Danny Gaselli.
So as you know, the Comrades Marathon on Sunday was a resounding success. I was at the top of Polly's with Thirsty, and it's just a vibe there every single year, not only to witness these amazing athletes, but just to watch people from all around the world support this amazing race. So now we are joined by Nontuthuko Mashimane, Vice Chair for the Comrades Marathon Association. Welcome to East Coast Radio.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I believe that you have just done your 9th Comrades Marathon on Sunday. Congratulations. How did it all go down?
Oh, man. I always say to people, Comrades every year is a different story. It's a different journey. And for me, it was definitely a different journey. But let me just tell you, the electric vibe from the start to the finish along the route, it was amazing. We need to be appreciative of South Africa and the culture we have of just, being happy and vibrant. And that's what I experienced again this year along the route. It was a fantastic run experience, and I'm so glad I got my 9th medal, to be honest. With everything that one has to do behind the scenes, the hat that I wear now is very demanding. But being able to do both, to run behind the scenes and run on the day, for me, it was phenomenal. But I'm glad for the opportunity to be able to do that.
You are exceptional. I don't know how you do that. Behind the scenes and running, and plus, you walk from reception to here, no limping. Hey, you're so fit. So let's talk about this. The 100th Comrades Marathon. It's going to take place in 2027. How significant is this milestone for the race, and what can runners kind of look forward to as the countdown begins?
All right. So the 100th, the centenary edition at the Comrades Marathon is a huge milestone, not only to the Comrades Marathon Association, but to South Africa and worldwide, because to have such a phenomenal race, ultra distance, and living for so long and in our lifetime is actually huge. And what we can expect, or what can South Africans or even our internationals and everybody who's involved with the Comrades, is that it's obviously going to showcase the 100 years that we've gone through, and it should be one that nobody ever forgets, ever, because as a spectator, as a runner, as a volunteer, it should be the one that you'll never forget. So that is why we launched, or we gave the date for next year early as possible, which is the 1st at Comrades, because we want to make sure that everybody starts, as in the day after the 2026 edition, to start preparing their minds that that's where we're heading.
It's something really to look forward to. Now, you've spoken in the past about growing women's participation in Comrades. What progress have you seen over the years, and what more can be done to encourage women to take on the ultimate human race?
The Comrades journey starts with that no women were allowed to participate. And then now we have a whole lot of women participating, but I think we can, and I know we can have more women participating, because science does say that women are the best endurance runners. Wow. Because I think of our biology. But at the same time, we can't shy away from the difficulties that women encounter on a day-to-day basis, and also having a program, a Comrades program. It takes a lot out of you, but I think with the support that the current women are getting, we can extend that to the women that we want to invite, because we'd love to see more women participating. We would love to see it grow, and it can, but I think we need to be intentional about it and put in the programs that can do that. And we can only do that with the help of the communities, sure, the families, the clubs, and our males who run the Comrades, because obviously the main thing is protection, is for the women to be safe while they're training. And obviously the support of, women are mothers. They have to make sure at home everything is good, and they have careers. So there's a lot on their plate that they can't just drop. But I think with the support that will probably, be able to support each and every woman, we can get more runners who are women. And I'm an advocate for that. And I do want that the 100th running, it really, we see the numbers shoot up when it comes to women participation.
That's incredible, and I look forward to seeing that. Now, being a runner and being involved with the Comrades, surely that is a massive advantage to know what runners actually want and need.
Definitely. I mean, when I was in office in 2015 and I began my Comrades journey, and you're part of the running community and the fraternity, you get to know exactly what it feels like, to take on this challenge of signing up and then doing the program, waking up every day to try and train for this one day, which is so special. And then now when you are a few years later, you're given the opportunity to actually be spearheading the whole organization. It hits different when you know exactly what it's like to be a Comrades runner. And I feel that it makes a difference because every strategic decision that you make, you know that it has to be for the betterment of the organization and for the runners who are customers. So it does make a difference. And I think it makes life easier because you are intentional about your decisions and making that change and making sure that the brand and also the stakeholders and everybody involved gets the best out of the brand.
Now, of course, respect goes out to every single runner, whether they got a medal or not.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, you got families and friends who are cheering all these runners on from the sidelines. What is your message to all those supporters?
The message I can give to supporters, to families, to the spectators, everybody who's supporting actually the people who are actually running the Comrades on the day, that they wouldn't have done this without you. Comrades is not about the physical, it's about the mental. And those people really add on to the mental part of it, of Comrades. And knowing that we have fans, we have families, we have people who are supporting you 150% makes all the difference, and you're able to dig deep. Do you know that you can only train up to 60 Ks for the Comrades Marathon? After 60 Ks, it's mind over matter.
Wow, really?
And everybody is going through the pain, and everybody is literally is getting into a zone that they've never been to. But having those spectators calling your name, that they don't even know you, but they make you feel like they know you personally, and they're giving you that thumbs up that you're doing great, you're looking good, and just one or two more hills, you're there. Even though it feels like you still have a long way to go, it helps. To be honest, there are times when I felt, especially during this Comrades, where things seemed like they're never ending. It was tough, but I remember one or two spectators who literally spoke to me directly, telling me, you know what, it's your race, it's your pace, it's your race, it's your pace. Keep pushing, you're looking good, you're nearly there. And for some reason, something changed mentally, and I was able to just, tap in that space of mine of positivity and get myself up to Maritzburg. So they absolutely so special, and they shouldn't stop supporting the Comrades Marathon and the runners. And next year we need them even more in numbers along the route from Pietermaritzburg all the way to Durban.
Is it safe to say that next year you will be doing your 10th?
I will be doing my 10th because it has aligned so well, where it's this most special Comrades, it's the centenary, and I'll be getting my green number.
That's incredible.
God willing, and being in the position that I am, for me, it's such an opportunity that it's once in a lifetime, where you get to put everything in one tray and you just have to receive. So I will be lining up next year. I will be getting my green number, and it's gonna be such a wonderful party for the South Africans and the world that we're going to be hosting.
I'm going to stretch, I'm going to warm up, and I'm coming for George. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. That was Nontuthuko Mashimane, Vice Chairperson of the Comrades Marathon Association. Great to chat to you.
Danny Gaselli, While You Work, East Coast Radio.